Going to go down to the winner's circle, and Marv Bachrad for the festivities, and of course, Tim Tetrick.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is certainly a momentous occasion in harness racing. To be the leading driver at any meet is certainly a compliment. But for Tim Tetrick, who came here to Dover Downs just about a year ago, and on January 1st won 5 races, and it's just kept on going. I think you've had 4 days off during that time when you didn't race, and to come to 1,078, this has got to be some kind of a thrill.
Somebody pinch me. Hurry up. It's just amazing. It's absolutely just great.
Insofar as a record such as this, you know, Walter Case, a little more, just about 10 years ago, won 1,077, and everybody thought this was a record that was going to stand forever. And last year, of course, Tony Morgan won 1,004, which was really a compliment as well. Only 2 drivers in the sport have ever reached the 4-figure mark like that. Did you ever have any expectations to win that many at one time, 1 year?
No shot. I was happy to win 1,000 lifetime. This just, it's amazing, you know, and like you said, records are made to be broken, and I'm sure somebody will break mine someday.
Well, when you left Dover last year and you raced the entire meet here and very seldom elsewhere, you had more than 400 wins. All of a sudden, you started to pick up more drives at different tracks. You went to 19 tracks in the sport up to today, and you have just been compiling gigantic days. This month coming into today, you had 100 wins already for the month of November, and back in the month of June, you won 120 races that month. How can you do it? Doesn't it tax you physically and mentally?
Not when you win. You know, winning makes everything easier, and it's a sport I love to do, and it's so much fun to do. And when you get to drive good horses and just have fun, and it's just amazing. You know, it's hard to accept it all right now, but this is awesome.
Well, you're one of the youngest drivers in the sport to ever maintain this type of a pace. You're also the youngest to win $1 million race. In fact, you won $2 million races with a Delaware horse, Southwind Lynx. You won the Hamiltonian Oaks, a $750,000 event. How do you rate this milestone with those?
This is huge. You know, nobody's ever done this. You know, so it's a new stepping stone, I guess. So. It's just unbelievable. If somebody had to write a book, I don't think they could write a book with this much action in it and this much events that's happened this year. I don't think it's possible. You know, somebody couldn't even think of that.
I was talking with your mom and dad earlier tonight, and they said that you're literally, I guess, born with horses in the barn. When you were a youngster, that's what you wanted to do. Your older brother, Tom Jr., is a horseman. In fact, he's the only one from the Tetrick family that I see is not here. He's back watching the barn back home with all the horses. And your younger brother, Tim, at only 20 years of age, is the leading driver at Indiana and also a leader in Chicago. I guess harness racing is really in your blood.
We're born into it, you know, and without my mom and dad, with the support they give me and all my friends and my girlfriend, without them, I wouldn't be here, you know, because there's a lot of back work that I get all the fame for, but, you know, the backdrop is right there behind me.
Was the pressure starting to mount on you, getting near the record?
You know, with the last 7 days I've had, I'm like, wow, you know, this is great, and just things are rolling, you know, right now, and this is a great year, and I hope this is not my only good year.
Now, how do you plan to spend the rest of this year? Are you still going to drive and keep that record going, or what are your plans for the near future?
Well, I've come this far, so let's blow it out of the water some more. So let's go get it.
Okay. And when do you plan to take a vacation?
We'll see about January.
Okay, thank you very much. That's the new champion. That's Tim Tetrick. Not only a winner of 1,078 races, the most ever in harness racing, and there's no jockey that's ever been that close. And also, Tim is also the leading money-winning driver in the sport, and he's putting that record well aware. He's won more than $16.5 million in purses for horses that he has driven. So congratulations to the new champion, Tim Tetrick. Now back to Jack Gallagher and the rest of tonight's racing.
Just like that, it's only November. Order of finish in the 11th, 1 Ladyfield, second, 2 Valkyrie, Hanover, 6, 3